Do you think that height matters in a guy?
Yes.
Let's see it. Height matters, so.
You want to know how tall I am?
No, I want to see how heavy you are, because I think weight matters.
Hey guys, guess who I'm with? Zaddy, with my Zaddy.
What do you mean my Zaddy of that video? You don't think I'm married?
Do you think that height matters in a guy?
Yes.
It does? Let's see if you have the right to say height matters. 160.
That's a wrong.
Oh my.
Pick me up.
No. Do you think that height matters in a guy?
Yeah.
It does?
Yeah.
But you know guys can't change like how tall they are or whatever.
No, I don't care.
Well, I judge based on something you can change, which is weight. So I got a scale right here. If you could just step on it for me. 150? But height matters?
What? What do you mean?
Height matters at 150? Does height matter in a guy?
It does.
But you know guys can't decide whether or not they're like tall or not, right? You can decide whether you're tall or not?
Right?
Like it's genetics. And you judging them based on something they can't decide. Oops. Girls can change how much makeup they wear. This is some makeup removing wipes? So no? Wait, so just take back the fact that height matters.
I take it back.
W women.
How old are you?
21. 21.
Can you show the people what you just did a while ago?
This that booty meat. Hey, look at them booty cheeks.
So be honest with me, right? What do you think a man thinks when he's gonna watch this video and see you shaking
I
ass?
don't give a fuck what the fuck he gotta think, cause if anything, bitch, what's up?
You gonna fight him?
Hell yeah.
Why don't you care about what a man has to think?
Cause niggas ain't shit but hoes and tricks.
Whoa. You white or black?
I'm mixed.
You're biracial?
Hell yeah, what you talking about?
You look white.
I know I do.
Well, you're half white.
That's what I am.
So people don't ask you like, why you say nigga?
Everybody asks.
And what you tell them?
Everybody asks and I say, I don't give a fuck.
Is it your dad or your mom?
My dad.
And
But I ain't got one.
It looks like the world owes Trevor Bauer a big apology. Trevor was able to finally vindicate himself and prove what he had been saying all along, that he was innocent, and that this woman, his accuser, was nothing more than a liar. And Bauer's evidence was a bombshell.
Next victim, star pitcher for the Dodgers. A text Lindsey Hill sent to a friend before she ever even met me. Then, after the first time we met, net worth is 51 mil. Bitch, you better secure the bag, was the response. But how was she gonna do that? Need daddy to choke me out, she said, being an absolute whore to try to get in on his 51 million.
The interesting part, no one for a second questioned her story. I have to ask, what does that say about our society and its attitudes towards men? That they are all deemed to be scumbags if a woman says so? The Me Too movement, which originally gave way to give a voice to actual victims, has now transformed into a manipulative tactic for women to make excuses for their own degenerate and immoral behavior. And the Me Too movement, it's clear it means nothing anymore, except to strip innocent men of their power.
Every single girl has that one guy that the guy either never liked them back or the guy just never gave him a chance, that like that girl will literally drop anything to be with.
We're going to look at the top comment. It says, if he interrupts my wedding, I will leave with him. Has almost 8,000 likes. I was tagged. What? I'll take the hate. The reason why some of these women have irrational takes and they seem so extreme is because they're projecting. And guess what? Society has allowed some of these women to live in a delusional state, has allowed them to say whatever they want because it's how they feel. A lot of the time, these women are projecting. A lot of the time, these thoughts are coming from the place of, well, this is what I would do, so he must want to do the exact same thing. When men try to argue against it, all of a sudden, they're dismissing their feelings, but in reality, you're in a lose-lose conversation because a lot of men don't understand that woman was projecting the entire time. Get it. Some of these videos, you can say, oh, it's just a joke, we're playing. The comment sections are not a joke. The comment section is what really exposes if it's a true take or y'all are just being girls.
I noticed you're wearing an American Lives Matter shirt. What is your message to this audience right now by wearing that t-shirt?
Well, I think that we should put Americans above foreigners.
You know that the whole point of the movement, like, that came with Lives Matter was originally for Black Lives Matter?
Yes, I'm intentionally appropriating it.
Would you take the time to recognize a group of people who have been marginalized historically and who are now asking for the same rights?
What rights do white people have that blacks don't?
So the issue is, it's not necessarily written in the law.
Oh, so it's like hidden.
That's the whole point. That's how marginalizing works.
Oh, so it's kind of like, it's like a ghost. You see it one day and you don't. Name one thing a white person can do that a black person cannot do.
So the issue is racism, okay?
What is racism?
There's
Can you
job
define to me what
opportunities.
racism is?
Racism, well, I don't have the exact description as it is seen in like AP Style or like Wikipedia.
But let me ask you a question. What percentage of young blacks have both a mom and a dad raising them? 25%. So only 1 out of 4 blacks in America have a mom and a dad around. Do you think that is a bigger issue to address than racism? We spend all this time talking about white supremacy and racism, and we don't talk about how we need more dads in black homes.
When a woman says, I shouldn't have to ask him, he should already know. For example, they've talked about my guy, his job is to take out the garbage. Okay. I don't understand why I keep having to ask him to do it. He's not doing it.
All right, so
he should just know.
He should just know.
Yeah.
Take out the garbage. Is the problem the garbage isn't taken out, or the garbage isn't taken out when you want it done? Like when you want it to. My schedule. I want it done now.
Yeah.
Is that the problem, or that it's just never going to be done, and he'll just stack up 10 bags of garbage all around there?
I think it's more of it'll be done, but it's not on the timeline that I made up.
That's pretty fair.
Or that we discussed.
Yeah, that's
okay.
fair. And you shouldn't have to explain or talk or do anything because you're the authority now of what time it needs to be done. You shouldn't have to do that.
I am not his mother. I just want him to take it out, take out the trash.
But he should be a mind reader of when that should be done, right?
Yeah.
Let's just make this fair here. How often do you think he wants intimacy and you don't just do it when he thinks about it?
I cut the video short because I know how women's brains work. If you guys want to go see the full video, I'm going to tag the creator below. But the reason why that kind of reasoning does not work for women is because they're more emotional versus logical. So you bring up a very comparable situation and they will think of all the reasons why it is not a fair comparison. Logically though, guys, it is a pretty fair comparison. But if you men are experiencing a similar situation where your woman is asking you to complete a task and she ends up doing it and she's frustrated because you don't do it within her timeline, the best thing that you can do is speak in emotion. So tell her how it makes you feel. Most likely it's that you're going to feel controlled and like you can't relax in your own home, or that she is mothering you. And then follow it up with what you were planning on doing, what your timeline was. Even if this sends you guys into an argument, this is all communication that needs to happen. You don't want to have her just stepping all over you, because that pattern will continue on and on again. And I'm telling you right now, if you have a woman that is having a hard time admitting when she is wrong, you might think at the end of the argument that you didn't get through to her at all, but trust me, if you've used those words that I just used, it will make her think. Trust me.